right. Hi. Hi, I'm Brittany Knupper with Nerds and Beyond. How are you guys today?
I'm good. How are
Very
you?
good.
Good. Uh, so I was curious, I guess for Winston first. I was reading that you used the Alexander technique and had some sort of interesting influences for the character of Will, and I was wondering if you would sort of talk about your process for building this character.
Yeah, I really approached Will as a classical performer because I knew that a lot of Will's job was very performative. Will doesn't want to be seen, he doesn't want to be really contacted. So he has a really strong artifice, really strong mask. So I actually did a bunch of mask work. I did a lot of like Alexander technique to like really control my breathing and my access to my breath so that I would not expend too much energy doing anything. And I think Will is really all about how to be most effective while doing the least because he doesn't want to feel. So, what is the least that he can do to have the largest impact? And I did a lot of different things to really try to capture that really smoothly. That coupled with some diction work and like I said, mask work so that like he can be expressive while not really using his face very much. So yeah, a lot of different things.
Cool. And conversely, for Zazie, Emma's so fluid, and especially as these souls are sort of these like larger than life sort of archetypes, she's the most sort of well rounded and like fully human. And I was wondering, what of yourself did you sort of bring into the role or use to ground yourself to sort of help shape her?
I think that Emma has a natural kind of I think she's just very interested in everything that's around her. I think what guides her is her curiosity and her desire to really explore what's right in front of her right now. And I think that, is are things in front of her, but then also like Will is there. And I think she is interested in his sort of psychology and what makes him him and what are the elements about somebody who has been alive or, what is that? And I think for me, as a C, I'm very interested in kind of in the psychology of humanity and what it is to be in pain and to carry on and how to find joy within pain and or how to just be okay with it. And I think Emma is sort of trying to figure those things out as well. And so I leaned into that and into that sense of exploration.
Awesome.
Mm.
Uh, I was also reading that the character of Will is largely inspired by Edson's uncle, and so I was wondering, Winston, if you felt sort of any pressure, any weight to really sort of get him right and do pay tribute to him, and what that knowing that it was based off of a real family member, what that was like.
I did feel some, I wouldn't say pressure. I felt like there was a deep responsibility to um, be very honest and reverent towards that character since it really held such a deep space in Edson and his family's life. And it was really moving on opening night. Edson and his father were sitting in front of me, and his dad was crying through the whole movie and came over and hugged me and said, "Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this for my family. Thank you for, reclaiming my brother's story. And now I get to see it in a different light." And I felt that the entire way through, but um, our conversation throughout filming it was one of, you know, what does this mean not just for me, Edson, but what does it mean to be for your own community, for men in your community? What does it mean for men in Edson's community? What does it mean, for all types of different guys and how men are portrayed on screen too? So we get to do a lot of different things with this piece. Let's lean right into that. Those are conversations we had.
Awesome. That's so cool. I was curious because it is such a serious piece at times. What the sort of if the cast found any moments for levity or to like blow off steam a little bit, and and what if there anything sort of humorous came out of that.
Um, it's interesting. I think I mean, actually, I think Emma kind of lives also in a place of levity. So I also try to keep that around me. Instead, I think the energy was, um, I would say there was less levity, but we also all spent time together outside of set, and that's where we also spent a lot of time bonding, and we would have dinners together and hang out, and so we brought that with us, and sort of built trust around that, and then also certain scenes like I think it was. I don't know if it was my last day, Winston, but the one we had outside with Benny and Bill, I know to me was so fun. I think also because